Hello and welcome to English 911. My name is Skyla and I'm so glad to see you here today. So this last week I've spent reading questions and researching questions because you always amaze me with your questions, and it makes my mind grow having to answer these, okay? So our first question today is from Katya. And Katya, your question is one that my mother and I have argued about for years. Now the question is ain't a word? Here, let's spell it. Ain't. Now when I was younger, okay, first let's say what this word means, if it is a word or not. What it means is not, okay? Is not, or am not, or am not. Now, when I was younger, if we ever said ain't, our mother or our father or another adult would always turn to us and say, you know, ain't in the dictionary, right? But now, because of common speech, ain't is actually in the dictionary. It is a real word, which many people my age are happy about now. So, only a couple things to remember. You shouldn't really use it in writing. Say you're writing an essay, don't use ain't. Use is not or am not. Another thing, you shouldn't use it with like they ain't, she ain't, he ain't. You don't say those. You can say I ain't or we ain't, but you can't say she, he, and they, okay? So you can have like we ain't. You know, like we ain't done nothing wrong. We haven't done anything wrong, right? Or for example, let's see, there's a couple other really common expressions using ain't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. For example, say my pen is working. Why do we need to fix it, right? So if it ain't broke, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. So ain't is officially a word. However, it's mainly an informal word, so don't use it in formal speeches. If you're talking to the Queen, don't say ain't. But enjoy your freedom to now use the word ain't. And now, on to our second question, which is from Arthur. Arthur's question is when to use a or an, right? A or an, which you can say a or a, however you want to say that. So I know that most of us have been taught, right? If you have a word starting with a, e, I, o, or u, and sometimes y, because sometimes y acts like a vowel, then you use an, right? However, here's the thing, it's not 100% everything. You also need to use an if the word sounds like it starts with a vowel. For example, let's try IMG, right? This is an abbreviation. So we would say, if we're talking about this as a thing, we would say un-IMG because it sounds like it starts with a vowel, right? And anything else that sounds like it starts with a consonant, you use just like normal. But an, also if it sounds like it. For example, hour, depending on your pronunciation of the word, it can sound like it starts with a vowel, or it can sound like it starts with a consonant. So an hour, we always say an hour. Okay? So not just vowels, but also where it sounds like a vowel, okay? Hopefully that's nice and clear. And when you are out talking English next time, remember, think about your a and your an. Does it sound like it starts with a vowel or not? Okay, now on to our third question of the show. It is from Lev. Now, Lev, I really enjoyed your question. It said, what is the difference between a bald-faced lie or a bold-faced lie? Which one is right? How do I use them, right? So, here, we all know what a lie is, right? So we have a lie, when you don't tell the truth. Now, should we have a bald-faced lie? What's bald? That's right, meaning you don't have any hair. So a face with no hair, bald-faced lie. Or do you have a bold-faced lie? I used to think, okay, there's no room for faced here. So it's understood, we have the word faced. I used to think it was a bold-faced lie, but I found out in my research that actually both are right, but there's a slight difference in meaning. A bold-faced lie means that you are saying it without shame. You are just a brazen lie. For example, you're saying, yes, I did this or I didn't do this. And you're lying without shame. It doesn't bother you. Even if people know that you are lying, it doesn't bother you. Now, a bald-faced lie is an undisguised lie. It means that everyone can tell. It's just that you're lying and everybody knows. It's a bald-faced lie. For example, you come in, you're covered from mud from head to toe, and your mom says, hey, how did you get muddy? Were you playing in the mud? Did you lay down in the mud? And you'd say no, even though maybe she saw you through the window playing in the mud, right? It is a bald-faced lie. It is undisguised. You don't care that she knows that you're lying, okay? So here's undisguised, bald, without hair on your head. Bold, this means without shame. You're just boldly going and you're just lying. Okay, so bold-faced and bald-faced. And hopefully you don't really tell many of these bald-faced or bold-faced lies, but just so you know the difference, okay? So now, I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember me when you are studying English. I'm looking forward to hearing more of your letters, and I'm just waiting to help you. See you next time. Goodbye. Thank you.